Alright, so hello and welcome back. So today I'll be talking about just general life updates. So normally I'm awake in the morning and I have this voice, and that's the only time I get to do these videos. So just as an update, things are going well. Life is going great. I have final exams coming up. I have two what is it called? Two assignments left. I still have the sim lab. It's stuff that I could have done over the semester, but there's still time. There's still a lot of time left. And what I wanted to say is that what I wanted to say is that living through life, you realize a lot of things, but you realize them here. You never realize them here, or vice versa. Your mind doesn't believe what your heart is telling you, or vice versa. And now that I think about it, it is a lot of things about me that I thought have been resolved haven't. And I feel like the very first thing is that I'm surrounded by people, a lot of women, that have a lot of hate and jealousy. And that is making me like what they want to do, what they want to accomplish is to make me feel unimportant, to make me feel this and that. And it's not anything that I'm really seeing, it's just I sense it in the eyes. And sometimes you must shut off your over sensations for unnecessary devalued people. I'm like still sick. But not everyone holds the same value. And should you be in a situation like this, and it could be a lot worse, you must never let them win. Let them make you feel like you don't exist. Let them make you feel like you're not likable. This is what they are trying to go after. This is what they are after. You must never, because that is not the correct way to go. Also, I did a public speech yesterday. It went greatly. It's just that inside of me, I've done a speech before, but last time I was more confident here. This time I was less confident here, and part of the reason is because the teacher didn't agree with what I was saying. I completely demolished the study. I said it wasn't good enough. We need more proof until we apply it to the daily world. And because of that, before I even started the speech, I was looking around like eyes open, smiling. It's not funny. Don't look around. Look very confident. You are a character. You are a well-built character. And something else is that you must never look around like this. You must never like that voice should never dip. It should have variation, but that dip, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For example, the rays that go towards this particular topic are very, very important. Very, very important. That dip should never be there. And I would say it's very important that you realize that people that don't like you are unlikable. They're just unlikable people. They're normally very unlikable. For me, I like a lot of people. I don't like people. I just feel neutral towards them. And somebody who you feel neutral towards, their value should be also neutral to you. Like their value should be not much to the point you care about what they say. Not everyone's opinion matters. As a human, you care about certain people's opinions, and that's just part of the makeup of the human beings. That some people are more important than others. But when you grow up, you feel in the ideology of marriage and the ideology of friendship is that you find good people out there. So you don't want to you don't want to disappoint them. That's the whole point of why people are afraid of other people. That's the whole point why people are having issues with other people and having a lot of problems. Just, how do I say that? Having a lot of problems adjusting and how do I say this? Having a problem with like public speaking and all these things because you almost don't want to disappoint anyone. And maybe perhaps I stopped these videos for a while also. But yeah, the way I was talking is very smart. I'm very proud of myself. I'm leaning more towards the feminine, this type of demeanor that matches me. I'm very, you must understand in your head and not have a great understanding of who you are in your head. That way, when other people come with an assessment of you, you know the key to the test. The key to the test is with you. So you have the right answers. You have the right answers about yourself. No one else does. Make sure that you're not delusional. There's a lot of people that think, or the thing is, the ideology about oneself must be very static, must not change based on these many people told you this and these many people told you this. Unless it's critical criticism and you're taking it, don't ask someone that hates you about their opinion of you. Ask someone who you know, somebody you take advice from. This is who, and the people you take advice from, you should actually have like a list of who to take advice from and who to not take advice from. And that happens on a very particular basis. People you take advice from must have what you don't have, or must have what you're looking for. This is when you ask them for advice. If they don't have, or they must have a sense of it at least. So yeah, that's what I think, and it's very important that um, you understand that this life is not about how you feel here; it's about what you show out here. And yeah, I must devalue people in which, if the person doesn't hold value to you, their opinion doesn't either. You must understand that. You must understand that. And yesterday I was kind of mad at myself, like, why was I nervous? Why was I scared of these disgusting people? But in reality, it just happens. Sometimes you're more nervous than others. That's the whole point of speech. Sometimes you're nervous, sometimes you're not. Sometimes, but who cares as long as your act is the same? You must find a neutral act. You must also develop this poker face. No one needs to know how I feel. No one. And that's it. The voice was amazing. Yeah, I did for the first time. I did it on like a microphone, so that was good. The voice was amazing. Honestly, I was really good. But make sure that when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, when you take breaths, you must know how you look. Because I looked at my older speeches. I used to take videos of my speeches when I wasn't with the same students all the time, and I didn't need so much consent in order to take a video. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the video here.